China 88, leaving on an offer.
Remember you're a Womble. Remember you're a Womble. Remember you're a...
He dashes here. He dashes there. He dashes every bloody where. He dashes up. He dashes down. A dashing Womble gets all over town. Whoa! Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hey, thanks for popping by and watching the video. Stopping in and seeing what I actually get up to. Well, pretty much just chat on this thing. Let you all know what exactly has happened during the shift. And anyway, hopefully all the dashes did well today. Was it Wednesday? Well, it's actually Thursday now. It is about 2 a.m. I've been out here for a while. I was trying to do a video to download all the videos off the dash cam because they're on 3-minute segments, and of a video of us coming home, because the weather still is rather atrocious. It is foggy, and it got foggier and foggier during the night, and I don't think it was really that safe to be out. There was some absolute buffoons out there, to say the least. It's just ridiculous. I had some flipping clown that was tailgating us for a while. Personally, if I'd gotten out, I would have flipping knocked their teeth into their flipping ass, because there's no reason for them to be driving that close, especially in such bad weather. But it also might explain why part of the front of their car was damaged, and probably they didn't have much to lose at that point. It's just idiots, absolute idiots. But anyway, we got started late. Got started very, very late. Didn't start until maybe 5:45ish. That was when I got on. Waited around a little bit. Did go to the car wash. That was on the way in. Seemed a bit of a daft idea, I know, to go to the car wash, but I couldn't see out the damn back window. It was just full of all muck off the road and that, and just couldn't see out. But we've got a monthly plan with them, and it only costs, what, $10 a month or something. And yeah, so it was worth just going through there for that. And I mean, it was like 40 odd degrees at the time, so it's not like it froze. But no, it got started late, and I only actually did one flipping job all night, because it was totally ridiculous. And I'll put some of the ones up here. I'll put some of the ones up here, what came through. But first of all, what I'll do is I'll put the one that I did do, which was from China 88. And we were sat at the car park at Gus's and Jason's Deli and that. We'd eaten at Jason's Deli, which actually didn't go down too well for me, at least. But anyway, But it was, so this offer came in, and it was $13. So we went off and did that. I looked up where it was going and went, I don't even know if I took a picture of that. I think I did. But anyway, looked up where it was going and went, oh, I know exactly where that's going. One of the nicer houses that we delivered to, and we deliver to quite often. Anyway, but finding it tonight was a little bit difficult. There was a quicker way there from where we were at, because I went to China 88, and it seemed to be it was quite busy in that area tonight, or last night, as it will be now. But it was, there wasn't many in China 88. I think maybe they were at Carmen's or somewhere, filling it up there. But anyway, got in there, waited a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes if that, and was on my way. But yeah, we could have got there a bit more directly, but that took us more into the countryside way if I'd gone that way, and it would have been quicker, I'm sure. Or, well, I don't know. Normally it would be quicker, but I thought it might have been a little bit more dangerous going that way, because the fog was pretty flipping bad in a lot of spots, and it was coming down. It was getting thicker. So I went off up Colburn Road and went up around that way and got to it that way. It was still a bit worrying going there, I suppose. Mostly because there was a lot of traffic on the road, and some people were just, not the full ticket, I think, when it comes to driving in bad weather. But it's, or they haven't had the experience of doing it and just feel that they can just do what the bloody hell they like. But some of them, that's why accidents happen. Which is probably what happened to that BMW tonight. I'm sure it was a BMW that was off the side of the road when we decided to come home. But anyway, went off and did the delivery. I was going to, I got dash cam footage of that. I was going to add that, but the young lady came out the house and took the order and took that in. And I didn't want to put that on film. Plus, I'd had enough of trying to get videos off of that. But, so I decided not to bother to download that one. Or the one at China 88, actually, because all it is me waiting to go in there. But I did do a short video of whilst I was in China 88 doing the pickup, because, well, I didn't have sort of all else to do at the time. So that may well be at the beginning of this. I'll put it somewhere. But anyway, they at the end of that one, once I confirmed delivery of that one, it stayed at $13. But as I said, we do quite a few deliveries to that home, or have done. But no, after that we got back. I went back to sit at Jason's and Gus's around there. I didn't want to waste the time going to the other side of town last night. We hadn't done too well out that way the night before. Plus, the weather was bad. I didn't want to flipping waste the time going over there and not have anything happen. So, could something have happened over there? I don't know. Who knows? None of us know what's going to happen anywhere at any given time. We can all predict, but basically we don't know. But anyway, I only had DoorDash on for the night. I didn't bother with anything else. But normally, you know, Wednesday nights is more hit and miss. And I just weren't really all that into putting the effort into it, especially after watching the offers come through. They were completely ridiculous. Stacked offers from flipping DoorDash. I wish they'd stop that, because leave that to the driver to do. DoorDash, for the most part, really, their system can be rather shite, to say the least. They have all the information. When a driver goes to certain restaurants, like for one restaurant that we go to, or a couple restaurants, Cava, whatever they bloody well say, consistently wait at that place. On the border, consistently wait there. 54th Street, I won't go there until after 10:30 at night, because it's diabolical to wait there for the most part. You can't park properly. The place is absolutely flipping packed, and there's nowhere for a driver to be. And it's just a ridiculous place to flipping go. So I generally don't go there till 10:30, 11. When it's calmed down a lot. But there's other restaurants in town that I wish people would go to more often, like Iron Horse. Iron Horse, I'm sure, is flipping a hell of a lot better than bloody 54th Street. And they flipping get stuff is normally done. Well, you're not waiting very long. I should go there, actually. I haven't even been in there yet. The food looks good. But anyway, and the other thing is like, with the weather being bad, and still with people not cleared off their driveways still, for the most part it's melted away. But there's still some out there. People with no porch lights on. Some days you just don't want to deal with it. You get out here, you think that's what you're going to get on and do it, and you just don't want to deal with it, especially after seeing those stupid offers come through. So we ended up later on, watching Dashing Across America. Actually, no, I watched Zach and Kim on their live show. I didn't realise they had one. But anyway, came across that and I started watching that. And they seem to have quite a lot of people watching them. But they seem to be bantering off between themselves and, for the most part, ignoring what anyone else people were saying in the comments. So I just switched it off. I didn't think a lot of it. I think maybe they went on and started going through the comments afterwards, but they just seem to be ignoring anyone on there, and they seem to be having an argument sort of between themselves, but a disagreement. But so anyway, I just gave up with that. I didn't even bother. But got off of that because I knew Chuck was coming on not too long after that. So thankfully he came on. Well, I was a bit late to get into it for some reason. I was doing something else, I think. And oh, that's right. We were still parked near Jason's, and all of a sudden heard the flipping siren of a cop. It's like, what the hell? And someone had been stopped for having no lights on their car. They didn't have any lights on when, as I saw it, they'd been stopped. They were on a main road, so maybe that's what they got stopped for. But and bearing in mind it was foggy, why you don't have your fucking lights on, I don't know. And then another cop turned up, so they were there for a little bit. Anyway, and I did film a little bit of that too. That's on a short video. Gave me something to do while I was there. But anyway, so yeah, we watched Chuck for a while. That was quite fun. Interacted a little bit with that, and I was talking with through the chat with a fella that was in Kentucky. I think that's where he said he was, and answering a few questions to him in there. I see that I've got a few more people that have joined as well on my or subscribed, so maybe they came from being on, listening to me or seeing me on Chuck's channel. And I need to do a video to go on Chuck's as well, and he agrees. If you've not been to Chuck's live show, you should go on it. It's every Wednesday. I'm not sure what time. I think it's like about 8:30 he starts it, and Central Time, that is. Anyway, and it's quite funny because he's got his little pug there with him. You don't see his little pug, but you can certainly hear his wee little pug, because they're snoring away. It doesn't need a microphone. It comes through. I think it's quite entertaining. But it's quite very entertaining. Anyway, but yeah, that was good. That was good to be on that. So hopefully I've got a few subscribers through that was being on there. Just going through the chat, etc. Only thing was someone started, Mrs. Womble had fallen asleep while I was on that. She'd had a hard day. She'd been to dialysis, but then someone started talking about the Chiefs, I suppose, or the football or something about it. And to be honest, I wasn't really listening. I was half listening. And I guess normally if NFL stuff comes on, I turn my ears off because I really don't care about it. And I was answering questions to someone in the chat, talking with someone in the chat. And then all of a sudden Mrs. Womble awoke because I guess she heard something about the Chiefs or something. And I don't care. The only thing I care about is if they're winning, people are ordering more food. Kansas City Chiefs, I don't care about, or any of it. But they do have a big following in London, where I come from. Very strange. Anyway, so really, nothing at all to do. We watched Chuck. When he ended up his show, and then I just said, just go home, because some more offers came in. They were stupid. Just went home. Came home, and I tried downloading the dash cam footage, and in 3 minute segments, and I've been out here quite a while trying to download those, whilst also uploading another video to YouTube as well. So it's been a fun experience, and I've been out here far too bloody long. But anyway, tomorrow, or rather today, I have photo assignments booked. Those are through Proxy Pics. If you've not heard of Proxy Pics, I'll put a link below for that. And it's another app. Basically, if you've not heard about it before, I've done a video on it before. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put a link to that below as too, if I can remember, if I can find it. And basically all you do is just go take pictures of homes and businesses. And like tomorrow, I've got three of them booked 3. Yeah, 3 of them booked tomorrow. And they're all in the same sort of area. And all it is these 3 tomorrow, or today rather, is to take pictures of the front of the house and the street view towards the nearest intersection. And that's it. That's it. Takes you 5 minutes, if that. The last one I did like that, I did one last week, I think it was, but it was take pictures of the front of the house, the side of the house, each side of the house, zoom in and take a picture of the number on the house just to verify you're at the correct address, and street view either side. And that was it. I didn't even get out of the van. And they paid $20 for that. It doesn't sound a lot, but really, I was actually early to do DoorDash for a change. There wasn't a whole lot going on. I mean, I only had to go 4 or 5 miles away, and that took me to the other side of town where I really wanted to be anyway, which actually worked out pretty bloody well. But today's one's a little bit further in town, but Mrs. Womble's got to go have some blood work done for all of her health issues, and it's all going to be in the same sort of area anyway, so that'll work out well. So hopefully get those done. They won't take long, and proxy pics pay pretty quickly anyway, so I'll probably add the monies on my Cash App account by the end of tomorrow anyway. If not, I'll have it the next day. They're pretty quick. But also, yeah, proxy pics is really easy to do. You don't need a background check. The only time that you need to do a background check if you're going into buildings, etc. They also, if you're going into like doing inside of if you're going inside of businesses, and if you're going inside of homes, like they do some that you can go inside the house and meet up with a homeowner or the estate agent, whichever, and you have to take pictures of the various rooms and wherever they want, wherever they ask to have the pictures taken. And it's very easy. All you do is just use it as system, and it uploads the picture from your phone straight to their VPN system. And it's very easy. It's very, very easy to use. Sometimes there's a problem, and you just get a hold of someone on the chat, and they deal with it. They're pretty bloody quick at getting to you. There's also when you do the businesses ones, they can be a bit of a... I've not done the inside of the houses before, so I really can't speak for that. But I'd done all the background check with him, so I can go in and do those anyway. The businesses, I've done a few of those. Well, I've done several of those actually. One of them was Dutch Brothers. Dutch Brothers was an absolute pain, and it was a bit of a problem. Not a problem, but it was what it was in a way. The business hadn't even been opened yet. It was all there. It was all brand new. They just hadn't opened it, and there was things of it where they wanted inside of the building, and I couldn't bloody do the inside because there's no one bloody there. So I did all what I could. Was in contact with Proxy Pics, and they just said, just do what you can. Did that. Spent quite a while walking around. It had to do... Thankfully, it's only a small building, but it... you had to take pictures of the landscaping and how they use their sprinkler system, all that stuff, and... Well, again, all that wasn't working, but... And their gauges for the sprinkler system, That must have been inside, because I didn't see what they needed outside. So, and that was in daylight. There's ones that I've done that are at night time. The first one I ever did was at a Coles, and it was at night time. So, and that was a fun one too. But I'm sure there's different things all that they do as well. So, but yeah, I mean, I'll put a link below for proxy pics, but it's a fun thing to do. Fun thing, and it's can be very quick. Some of them they don't pay well for. I've got mine, you can go up to 30 miles on it. Like, it'll give you a radius of how far you want to go out and take pictures. And 30 miles, I think, is the largest you can do. And so I got mine stretched out to that. So sometimes there's stuff a bit too far away for me to go to. And you don't have to accept it. You don't have to take every offer they send you. But the way I see it is, sometimes if something comes that's 30 odd miles away, I might have something to do in that area, so I can go off and do that, and then go off and do the proxy pics and do whatever I need to be doing out that way. But it doesn't always work out like that. But as I said, you don't have to accept it. It doesn't go against you or anything, as far as I know. And also, it comes up and it tells you, like the ones yesterday that came up, that I'm doing today, came up and it said I had 17 hours or something to do it. Well, at the time that I accepted it, it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, thereabouts. Well, at that point, it was getting darker, and they were daylight pictures, so I couldn't do it yesterday. So, and it wouldn't have been me worthwhile me going over there, do one, and then go back tomorrow, etc. Because I wouldn't have been done them all in the daylight. So, so all I did was I went, okay, I accepted them all, and I knew that there was a possibility I could do this. Is get in the chat to them and say, listen, it's whatever time it is a day, I'll do these tomorrow, can you extend them all by another 6 hours or so? And they did. They went in and went, all done, so I had 24 hours to do them. And you can do that. You can do that. Explain to them, you know, but you don't really have to do too much explanation, because they pretty much know what the time of day it is here, and whether it's dark or not, getting dark or whatever. But I mean, if you accept them and just say, look, the weather's flipping bad today, but I'll do it tomorrow, can you extend it? And see what they say. Most of the times they just do it. I think there's only one time they didn't do it for me, but that was fine. I don't remember what that was about, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so like I said, link below for that. Alright, so I think that'll do it for now. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is I'm not going to do it today, but I did do my live show for Tuesday, didn't go so well. So I'm still working on whether I want to do it every Tuesday or what at the moment, or move it. But it's something I want to talk about, and I'll try to do that in another video. Anyway, and it's about it works on every platform, I suppose. Whether it's Uber Eats, Uber, Lyft, I suppose. Not that I do Lyft or Uber, actually. Do Uber Eats and DoorDash and Grubhub. All of those, it concerns them all, and it's pretty concerning, pretty bloody concerning, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you're new to the channel, thanks for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, why not? It's free. You get to be warned when I'm up here wearing my silly hat, keeping warm at this 15 hour of the night. Morning? Oh, good gosh. 2:40 a.m. Thanks for watching. Keep safe, keep warm, and hopefully you'll earn lots of money. Cheers for watching. Ta-da.